Homewood John. Another representative right here from Maloney Estate Church. She lives in the Darby area, and again, her home church is Maloney Estate. Interesting facts about her. I am an enthusiast of music in all its forms, arts, and cars, so official like cars. How interesting I am is in the eyes of the beholder. And she put a lol. Right? However, I will leave you with the mantra of my life. And that mantra is taken from Mr. Einstein himself, which says, strive not to be a success, but rather of value. So can we give another round of applause to Afisha Homewood John? Contestant number 2, Shaniqua Antoine Dennis. And she resides in the Darby district and is a member of the Maloney Estate Church. And again, Maloney is well represented at this age group. Interesting facts about her: she enjoys drawing, cooking, family, and outdoors. So another round of applause for Shaniqua. And then we have our first contestant, who is going up last. And that is Petal Thompson. She resides in the Arima district. Her church is Agape Estate Church. And interesting facts about her: she loves children and doing what I can to motivate them. Therefore, I am a participant because my children challenged me to join with them. So she would have had 2 children in the 2 other age groups previously that participated in this said spelling bee competition. So she's here to support them. And note that she put here both of her children are in the beginners finals. So that's very good. So if she makes it to the final, it will be her 2 children and herself. So that family have a lot to celebrate. All right, so her children's name are Josiah and Jacinda Thompson. So there we have our contestants. One last round of applause to them. So we're just going to get into some of the rules just to be clear for the participants. And rules are as follows. Participants will spell in order as they are seated. So we will be starting with Petal, seat number 1. The pronouncer or the judge will give each speller a word. The speller must pronounce the word before spelling it and after spelling it. Once a speller pronounces the word, he or she has 30 seconds to spell that word. The 30 seconds begin when the speller pronounces the word. The speller spells the word and then signals to the judges that she is done spelling by pronouncing the word again. So basically, when you get the word, you pronounce the word, start spelling it, and when you have finished spelling it, you pronounce the word 1 time again. The top 3 spellers from this evening will be entered into the finals on Friday, 29 April 2022, which is next week. So before we go any further, as in starting our actual competition this afternoon, I'd just like to introduce our judges for this afternoon. First, we have our home pastor, Pastor Roger Edwards. Can you give him a round of applause, please? Pastor, thank you for being here tonight. Then we have Mr. Samuel Dennis. Can you give him a round of applause also? And we have coming from, no, Rennie, you've moved. You're now at Brazil, correct? Okay. Coming from Brazil, SCA Church, Sister Rennie Joseph. Round of applause, please. So we are going to have 2 rounds in today's competitions. We're going to go through the first round, take a break. I'm going to do some interviewing with some of you all. And then we're going to have our second round. We're going to have a gift given. Every one of you all here is leaving here with something special this afternoon. So we are treating you all really nice this afternoon, yes. And then we're going to have the announcements of the finalists and our closing remarks and activities, okay? So now we're going to get into the competition. I'm handing you over all to the judges as the competition begins.
No, well, they will go. They'll go up. I think they'll go.
All right. Let us begin. Ms. Thompson.
Good night.
Good evening, good evening. Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
Your word is Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia.
That is correct.
Good evening, Miss Antoine Dennis. Your word is manifestation.
Manifestation. Manifestation. Manifestation.
Thank you.
Hi, Afisha.
Hi, Pastor.
Good to have you. Let's go. Are you ready? Sort of? All right, let's go. Your word is Thyatira. Thyatira.
Thyatira. Thytira. Thyatira.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good
Mr.
evening.
George. Your word is cataclysmic.
Cataclysmic. Cataclysmic. Cataclysmic.
Thank you very much.
Take your time, take your time. Sorry. No problem. Good evening, Miss Neptune.
Good evening.
And your word is amillennialism.
Amillennialism. Amillennialism. Amillennialism.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Whitney.
That's me.
Your word is interesting. No, that's not
I
it. No.
am-
Sorry. Here's your word. Mahalalel.
Can you repeat that word, please?
Mahalalel. Mahalalel.
Mahalalel. Mahallaleel. Mahalalel.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Jasmine. Your word is surfeiting. Surfeiting. Take a deep breath, take a deep breath.
It's okay.
All right, let's put our hands together for Jasmine.
Hello, everyone. Could you repeat the word, please?
Surfeiting. Surfeiting.
C-A.
Go ahead. Just watch.
Surfeiting.
Yes.
C-H.
Go ahead.
Let me 30 minutes.
You'll miss the round? Yeah. Okay, you'll pass? Okay. All right, so you pass this round.
Good evening, Ms. Thompson.
Yes, that's the wrong one.
Again, are you ready?
I will know that when I hear the word.
Okay. So your word is Mac pillar. I'll repeat it again. Mac pillar.
Mac Peller. Macpellah. Macpellah.
Thank you.
Shaniqua, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent. So here's your word. Your word is Nabopolasa. Nabopolasa.
Nabopolasa. Nabopolassar. Nabopolasa.
Thank you.
Hi, Fisher.
Hi, Rennie.
Your word is Sheol. Sheol.
Sheol. S-H-E-O-L. Sheol.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Good night, Samuel.
Good night, Samuel.
Your word is Mahushalal Hashbaz. I'll repeat that again. Mahushalal Hashbaz.
Mahershalal Hashbaz. Mahershalal-Hashbaz. Mahershalal Hashbaz.
Thank you.
Well, good evening, Anisha. This is going to be an interesting word. So let's go.
Pass the paper for him to pronounce it. Pass, I break it up. Look. You break it up for me.
Jonathan Rekokim.
Jonathan Rekokim. JONATHELEMRECOKIM. Jonathan Rekokim.
Thank you.
Good evening, Whitney.
Hi, Rennie.
Your word is Epaphroditus. Epaphroditus.
Epaphroditus. Epaphroditus. Epaphroditus.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening, Jasmine. Your word is omniscient.
Omniscient.
Omniscient. Omniscient.
Great job.
Petal.
Petal, your word is Sanballat. Sanballat.
Can you please use it in a sentence, please?
Sure. This is from Nehemiah 6:5. Then sent Sanballat his servant unto me in like manner the fifth time with an open letter in his hand. The word is Sanballat.
That's a nice word. Sanballat. Sanballat. Sanballat.
Thank you.
Hi, Shaniqua. So your word is Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth.
Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth.
Thank you.
Good evening, official.
Good night, Samuel.
Your word is an easy one. It's Bera dash Baladan. Would you like me to repeat the word?
Yes, please.
You're welcome. Anytime. Bero dak Baladan.
Bero Tak Baladan. BERODACBALADAN. Bero Tak Baladan.
Samuel,
Aye.
your word is Shigionoth. Shigionoth.
Oh, Shigionoth. Shigionoth. Shigionoth.
Thank you.
Hi, Manisha. Your word is Cumbereth. Cumbereth.
Cumbereth. Cumbereth. Cumbereth.
Thank you.
Sorry. Good afternoon. Well, good evening. Your word is Chaldeans.
Chaldeans. Chaldeans. Chaldeans.
Thank you.
This is Jasmine. Jasmine, this is a word I like to pronounce. Here goes. Philistines. Philistines.
Philistines. Philistines. Philistines.
Thank you.
So, Petal, your word is Thain. Thain.
Thayin. Thayin. Thyine. Thayin.
Thank you.
Good evening, Miss Shaniqua. Your word is Ephesus.
Ephesus. EPHESUS. Ephesus.
Thank you.
Right, so here goes Afisha. Let's get this word out of the way quickly. Nepheshism.
Can you repeat?
I was hoping you didn't ask. Let's go on. Nepheshism.
Nepheshism. Nepheshism. Nepheshism.
Thank you.
Samuel, your word is Armageddon.
Armageddon. Armageddon. Armageddon.
Thank you.
Good evening again, Ms. Neptune. Your word is Jebusites.
Jebusites. Jebusites. Jebusites.
Thank you.
Whitney, your word is Habergian. Habergian.
Habergian. Harbergeon. Haberd. I'll start over. Habergian. Harbergeon. Habergian.
Thank you.
All right, Jasmine. Your word is prognosticators. Prognosticators.
Prognosticators. Prognosticators. Prognosticators.
Thank you.
Good evening again, Ms. Thompson. And your word is Pergamum.
Pergamum. Pergamum. Pergamum.
Thank you.
Shaniqua, your word is bulwarks. Bulwarks.
Bulwarks. Bulwarks. Bulwarks.
Thank you.
Okay, hi again, Fisher.
Irony.
Your word means innumerable. Innumerable.
Innumerable. INNUMERABLE. Innumerable.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, this is an easy one. This is what we're doing right now. Your word is persecution.
Persecution. PERSECUTION. Persecution.
Thank you.
Miss Neptune, your word is ephod. Ephod.
Can you repeat, please?
Ephod?
Ephod?
Yes.
Ephod. EPHOD. Ephod.
Thank you.
All right, Whitney. Your word is imminent. Imminent.
Eminent. IMMINENT. Imminent.
Thank you.
Good evening again, Miss Figari King. Your word is Shillyism. Shillyism.
Chiliism. 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 Chiliism.
Thank you. I believe we've come to the end of the first round, and now we'll be taking a short break.
Okay, can we give our contestants a round of applause again, please? And you know, those who are in the church audience and probably those online would not be seeing the look on the judges' faces when they're calling some of these words. Some of them are laughing their teeth off, biting their ears whilst they are pronouncing some of these words. I've never heard some of these words I've heard tonight, and I would not like to be in a position of these contestants tonight, because I'm telling you, these words, some of them, if I pronounce them again, pressure. So I'm going to interview a few of our contestants tonight. I'm going to start with Samuel. Samuel, can you come forward, please? Samuel is our only male contestant tonight. So can you give him a round of applause for that too, please? So Sammy, in preparing for this tournament, how has it been for you?
Well, it has been kind of a seesaw experience. I started off really excited about it, then I completely forgot about it. And then it has been kind of grueling coming on to the end, just trying to remember the words. As you said, I've not seen these words before in my life, believing that the organizers of this great event actually made them up. But it was a really great experience.
Okay, last question. Who would have been your, or who has been your number one supporter in you preparing for this tournament?
That's obvious.
Say again?
You're welcome. Yes. It wasn't you, Samuel. My number one supporter has been my wife, who's in the audience there.
Naya here tonight. Am I seeing her down to the back there?
Who I think she will fare well in this competition, because I think she could do better than me in spelling the words there. So, thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sammy. I am telling you, these judges dug up these words from the bottom of the Bible. I mean, those words are in the barrel of the, no way. My gosh. Okay, can we go with you now, Miss Petal Thompson? Now, Miss Thompson, how was preparation for this competition been for you?
Preparation has been good, somewhat. Somewhat. Every time I try to, what I do and work, I try to slip it in there. I hope none of my employers are watching. But I try to slip it right under the computer right there and try to memorize one at a time. And as I get it, I highlight it, and I go home, and then I get it wrong when my kids drill me, and then I get it right the next day.
Okay, so I know you have two other kids, and you know, school has now reopened, so we know that time, in terms of time, how did you get the time to do this preparation, especially with some of these words?
Again, my employer is not working in my office time and time again. No micromanagement happening at work, so yes, I'm able to study, yes.
Okay, last question to you. How much pressure is on you to make it to the final, knowing that your two children are in the final also?
No pressure at all. I just did not want to get the first word wrong, you know. And I didn't. Like I would tell them all the time, I said, you know, this competition, come in, you know, it's just to improve and to build confidence. And I'm just here as a representative to them to let them know that if I can do it, they can do it even better, because they are.
Thank you very much. You can have a seat. Thank you. On Shiniqua now. Can you just step forward first? Now, Shiniqua, how was preparation been for you with this tournament, knowing that you're a new mother, and I know that would be very time-consuming, a new wife also time-consuming, to deal with Kemal, time-consuming, right? So how have preparations been for you?
Well, all is very true. I must add that. It has been fun. I kind of engage other people into helping me, so I am that person.
Okay, good, good. How have your nerves been holding up from the time you sat there ready to come on the stage up to this point in time?
Well, I am very surprised with myself because I'm not an extrovert.
Extrovert, okay.
I'm an introvert.
Okay, very well.
So
very
this
well.
is really a big thing for me.
And what was your most difficult word tonight that the judges gave you?
None was difficult, really.
Papa?
Yet. Yet.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, judging from the contestants' facial expressions when they come up here, they're praying not to get past her. Because you all notice, pastors' words are the most difficult words, right? So they're praying not to get past her. So, Sister Afisha, can you step forward first, please?
Is it the most, they are the most difficult to pronounce, right? Not to spell. I'm struggling.
Afisha, also a new mother. How was your time? How did you ration time? And plus you're working also, how did you ration time in terms of preparing for this competition?
Well, time management honestly wasn't the best. I sort of crammed coming down to the last, but it was okay. To be honest with you all, I called Joseph today and I was like, Joseph, I don't think I could make this. I'm going to drop out, right? And then as the evening progressed, I was like, you know what? And I was telling some of the contestants, better to have tried and failed than to not have tried at all.
Okay, wonderful. So who has been your number one supporter in preparing for this tournament?
Well, obvious like Sammy, my husband, Ian, but he can't be here as yet, and Shiloh.
Okay. And last question, in your bio, you said that you like cars. What's your favorite car?
Well, it's not really a car. I like 4x4s, Toyota Hilux.
Thank you very much, Afish. Okay, I'm going to call on Miss Morales, then I'm going to come to Manisha, and then... So let me read Miss Morales' bio. She says fact. Say again?
The journey. We're interested in the journey.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm getting to. So she says that she's on a journey. So can you share with us a little bit this journey that you're talking about?
All right, so since I was a little child, my parents would say that I can't keep quiet. So I am always on a journey. This journey takes me several places, but what would have inspired that for my bio was that if you would look at the word journey, you would see where I said a joyful, loving soul, sharing good news and hope. Now you see the journey. Nice. So this is actually a very new ministry that I'm planning to embark on. I came up with the idea together with my sister-in-law, who's in the audience. And it's actually a journey on wheels. For those who are on Instagram, you can check it out. I am just allowing God to use me to share his good news while riding on my bike to others. Yeah.
One other question. Who has been your number one supporter in helping you to prepare for this tournament?
My number one supporter is actually my co-worker, Alison. I am queen procrastinator. And so I cram a lot. And she helped me cram today because I was not aware that wrong one was today until the message was sent in the group. Yeah, so here I am.
Okay, thank you very much. So we're going to call him. Daz. Okay, both of you all, yes? No problem. Who's going to go first? Okay, Jasmine, come on. So Jasmine, there was a lot of pressure on tonight. Yes, there was a lot of pressure on tonight, Jasmine. How have your nerves been holding up between coming to sit here or even building up during the week, knowing that you're going to be in this competition in front of so many persons? How has your nerves been holding up to this point in time?
Well, essentially, I was okay. And then I sat down and I had to come and spell Safrita, and I feel like I never heard it before in my life. And that was the end of it. That was the beginning of the end. But
Now,
throughout the week, I was fine.
When I came earlier on, Jasmine was still at it. She had a paper and was going over some words because I'm telling you some of these words are, So you were going over some of the words. Those words that you were going over later on this afternoon, any of them came to you?
Well, Brother Julian, I'm going to be honest. I was scrolling through Facebook. Maybe I should have been scrolling through the words.
Okay, and last question, who has been helping you the most in preparing for this tournament?
Well, the person who helped me the most, I would say, is Joseph. He bring me here and he was like, you can't go back home. So he was like, you have to show up. So just by that, I guess he support me the most.
Thank you very much, Jasmine. Thank you very much. And now we're going to have Manisha. Now I'm looking at Manisha. She's well composed. She is cool, she is calm, she has poise, she is graceful, she is confident. I garnered all of that just from you walking down, going back up. All of those things I garnered from your character. So, Manisha, how has preparations been for you? Now, it's the first time, I think, we're seeing you, because I don't know the face, and I'm sure a lot of us here probably don't know the face either. So, tell us a bit about you. And
Well, I live at Trent City currently, but I'm from Digger Martin, so I attend Petey Valley SDA Church. Yeah, Karina is my friend. So I saw her posted it and I decided to participate. My son and I, we always have spelling championship amongst ourselves. So we wanted to participate, and then I learned it was Bible words, and I'm like, this is going to be hard.
so I'm seeing some persons clapping here, so you have supporters here. Can you tell us who they are?
Karina, my friend, her husband Jaden, and my friend Jose Luis.
Okay, so thank you for the support. So how has your nerves been holding up, leading up to the competition and even up to this point in time?
Well, I had an exam on Tuesday, a very big exam, so I was unable to prepare. And they would have sent out all the words. So I browsed the words, and I'm like, these words aren't real. No way. And then I spoke to Joseph, and he said, some of the participants said that they need to hear the pronunciations of the word. And Jaden sent out the pronunciations. And last night was the first time I decided to learn the words. And I listened to Jaden's pronunciation, and the way he said it, he emphasized on the syllables, and that helped me with learning the spelling. So I was pretty confident that I know all.
Okay. And your bio says that you like cold cases and mysteries and stuff. What's your best TV series right now in terms of shows?
My TV show, it'll be Criminal Minds, of course.
Criminal Minds, yes.
Yes, primarily because, not just because of the crime, but the science, the behavioral science behind it, you know, and I'm into science.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay. Thank you very much. You can have your seats. Can you give all contestants a round of applause, please? So we are going to continue. Are we going straight into the... Okay, we are going straight into the second round. Immediately, I see the judges just start to smile. They hear second round, they start to smile. Pastor especially. And again, if you get a word that you can't, or you're not getting the pronunciation for, you can ask the judges. So use it in a sentence for you, so it will bring out the word a bit more, okay? So here we go into our second round. Thank you.
Right, I too am learning some words. Thanks very much. So, Petal,
Aye.
here's what I learned. This is the word. Pokoreth.
Pokoreth. Pokoreth. E-R-E-T-H, Pokereth.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Shaniqua. Your word is Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar.
Thank you.
Once again, good evening. Good evening, official.
Good evening.
Your word is pentateuch.
Pentateuch. Pentateuch. Pentateuch.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Samuel, here's the word. Execration.
Execration. E-X-E-C-R-A-T-I-O-N. Execration.
Thank you.
All right, Manisha. So your word is loathsome. Loathsome.
Loathsome. Loathsome. Loathsome.
Thank you.
Good evening, Miss Almorales. Your word is predestination.
Predestination. Predestination. Predestination.
Thank you.
Now, where is Jasmine? Jasmine, your word. Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic. Apocaltic. Apocalyptic.
Thank you.
All right, Patel. So easy word. Manasseh. Manasseh.
Manasseh. M-A-N-A-S-S-E-H.
Say the word again, 10.
Manasseh.
All right. Yes. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry in advance. The word is Ammonites.
Ammonites. Ammonites. Ammonites.
Fisher, I'm happy to that you spell Nicolaitans. Nicolaitans.
Nicolaitans. Nicolaitans. Nicolaitans.
Thank you.
Hola, hola.
Hola, hola. Your word is eschatological. Eschatological.
Eschatological. E-S-C-H-A-T-O-L-O-G-I-C-A-L. Eschatological.
Thank you.
Good evening, Miss. Good evening, Miss Neptune. Your word is Kibroth Hatava. I'll repeat it again. Kibroth Hatatava.
What?
One more time, just to ensure that you got the word correctly. Kibroth Hatatava. Hatava. I apologize.
Kibroth Hatava. Kibroth Hatatavah. Kibroth Hatava.
Just in case I don't get this time to tell you this, I'm proud of all of you. Yes? Now for you, Smyrna. Smyrna. That's your word.
Smyrna. S-M-Y-R-N-E. Smyrna.
Thank you.
All right, Jasmine. Your word is Ephraim. Ephraim.
Ephraim. E-P-H-R-A-I-M. Ephraim.
Thank you.
Easy one. Good evening again, Ms. Thompson. Easy one. Shefra Hamonai. I'll repeat it again. Shefra Hamonai.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
And Shefra Hamonai. Shefra Hamonai. And Ophnai and Gaba, 12 cities with their villages. And that's taken from Joshua chapter 11, verse 24.
Shephar Hamanai. Shephar. Shephar Hamanai.
See, I'm smiling. Your word is behest. Behest.
Behest. B-E-H-E-S-T. Behest.
Thank you.
All right, Alfisha. Your word is Anno Domini. Anno Domini.
Anno Domini. A-N-N-O dash D-O-M-I-N-I. Anno
Thank you
Domini.
very much for my dash.
Good evening, Samuel. And your word is Syrophoenician.
Can you repeat it, please?
Syrophoenician.
Syrophoenician. S-Y-R-O-P-H-E-N-I-C-I-A-N. Syrophoenician.
Thank you.
Nisha? Your word is Unahash.
Irnahash. I-R-N-A. Irnahash. I-R-N-A-S-H-A-S. Irnahash. I-R-N-A-H-A-S-H. Irnahash.
Thank you.
Oh, with me? Okay. Your word is Septuagint. Septuagint.
I surely don't want Jaden to pronounce that.
That's how you didn't pronounce it. Alright.
Can you repeat that word one more time?
Septuagint. Septuagint.
All right. Septuagint.
Gent.
Gent.
Yes, gent.
Septuagint. Septuagint.
Very good.
Septuagint.
Good afternoon, Ms. Figari King. Your word is Bashan Havotje.
Bashan Havotje. Bashanhavotjair. Bashan Havotje.
All right, Petal, your word is ecumenical. Ecumenical.
Ecumenical. Ecumenical. Ecumenical.
Thank you.
Shaniqua, I apologize in advance. My words were all so nice. Until this one. Your word is Selahamalikot. Selahamalikot.
Selah Hamalekot. Selahamamalekot. Selah Hamalekot.
You know what? When I come here, what time it is? Official, your word is phylacteries.
Phylacteries. Phylacteries. Phylacteries.
Thank you.
Hello?
Samuel. Incarnation.
Incarnation. INCARNATION. Incarnation.
Thank you.
All right, Manisha, back to easy words. Bathsheba. Bathsheba.
Bathsheba. Bathsheba. Bathsheba.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening, Whitney. Your word is convocation.
Convocation. CONVOCATION. Convocation.
Jasmine, your word is apostolic.
Apostolic. APOSTOLIC. Apostolic.
Thank you.
All right, this is our final round. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry. Your word is Ahithophel. Ahithophel.
Ahithophel. Ahithophel. Ahithophel.
All right, well done.
Hi, good afternoon. Again, well, good evening again, Miss Antoine Dennis. Your word is Hazezon. Hazezon Tamar.
Hazezon Tamar. Hazezontamar. Hazezon Tamar.
Thank you.
I think those judges are doing well. Here goes. Your word is exegesis.
Can you repeat?
Exegesis.
Exegesis. EXEGESIS. Exegesis.
Just hold on. Just come back one more. You said EXE. What was the next letter?
G.
G? Thank you.
All right. Samuel, your word is Beersheba.
Beersheba. Beersheba.
Thank you.
Beersheba.
Not as bad as the previous example. So your word, Miss Neptune, is Decalogue.
Decalogue. DECALOGUE. Decalogue.
Thank you.
Whitney, let's see if we get this one correctly. It looks easy. Culture. Culture. Let's see.
Culture. C.
Not cha. Not cha. Ta.
Oh. C. Culture. C. O. U. L. T-E-R, culture.
Thank you.
All right, Jasmine. You got the final word of our tournament tonight. Drum roll, please. That word is Tobiah. Tobiah.
Tobiah. TOBIAH. Tobiah.
Thank you very much.
So there we have it. We have had 2 rounds in our Maloney SCA Church Spelling Bee tournament. And I'm just going to have a word with our contestants again whilst the judges tally their information. I'm going to call on Pastor or Brother or Elder Jaden St. Hill just to stand by. I have a presentation I would like him to assist me with. So, contestant, Samuel, come again. I guess, Samuel, you're easy to pick on. You're the only male here.
So one amongst the roses.
Some really hard words tonight, Sammy. How you dealt with those words, Sammy?
Well, if
Sammy,
not for the grace of God.
You got word like cataclysmic, he shall something, and then Pastor jam you with a word again later on. Sammy, how you think you did in this competition?
I think I did all right, you know. I mean, I finished, I make it to the end, so I did better than I expected, so thank God for that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Ms. Thompson, can you step forward, please? Not all, you're seeing that the pressure has now been decimated.
Yes.
How do you think you did in this competition?
I think I did enough so I can sleep well tonight. Yeah, I think I did enough. Yeah.
Okay, so if you were to go home, and just if you did not make it in the final, what would your kids and what would be the conversation between you and your kids?
Well, my daughter, for sure, she's going to say, "You did well, Mommy." My son would tell me, "You just could have do just this," you know? You know, they both have different competitive spirits. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Shaniqua. Shaniqua was asked some really hard words too, and Shaniqua just took the words and just started spelling them. She didn't take a second before. Shaniqua just spelled. Shaniqua, how you condense all these words in your memory to be able to spell them, just spit them out like if they were the word and or it or the or something like that?
Well, to me, the longer you think about it, is the quicker you forget.
Okay, understood. So, how you think you did?
How I think I did?
Yeah.
I think I did well.
Okay, I think you made it to the finals?
Hopefully.
Okay, well, in a few minutes we'll find out, okay? Thank you very much. My good friend Afisha, yes? If I put any notes next to Afisha's name here. Afisha, how you think you did in the spelling? Now, I see you put in a dash. So, Renee, if she didn't put in that dash, would the word have been incorrect or the dash was important?
I just thought the dash was extra. You know, the icing on the cake, I loved it.
So, Afisha, how you think you did overall?
I think I did well at the end of it, even if I don't make it. This was a nice, humbling experience. I mean, there's one word that is haunting me, but I'm glad that I did this.
How much are you looking forward to the final next week?
If it's 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 3.
Okay. What you said, 3? Have a seat. Can I have you, Miss Manisha? Miss Poise and Miss Grace and Miss Confident. How was the second round? How you think you handled it?
The second round, I got one word wrong. So I kind of upset with myself that I didn't focus on the word. I took it for granted that I probably would have known it. And yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was okay.
And how much are you looking forward to the finals next week?
To see the winners. Yeah, a bit envious. But nonetheless, I'm happy for them.
Okay. Thank you very much. You can have a seat. Miss Journey, can we have you? Now, I've observed that you have a peculiar way of spelling the word. You would spell part of it, think, spell the other part, think, spell the other part, think. Is that a strategy you have? How?
That's all part of the journey.
Okay, so how you think you did in the overall competition tonight?
Well, all right. I think I did all right.
So you're looking forward to the finals next week?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Okay, so we'll know in a few minutes, okay? So you can have your seat. And my good friend Jasmine. Now, I want us to give Jasmine an extra round of applause this afternoon. And why I want us to give her that extra round of applause is because she has a don't give up spirit, and that is very, very commendable. So, Jazz, now that the pressure has been, is not there anymore. Now that the pressure is not there anymore, how do you feel at this point in time?
Now that I have completed the spelling bee, I'm proud I did not leave. It really feel like, okay, I didn't give up, a fight to the end. It felt good, like as a personal goal.
Good. What was the hardest word you think they would have thrown at you tonight?
Well, the hardest word happened to be sufreting, which I can spell, no, I know how to spell, but the word I'd say maybe I'm running from was, I can't even pronounce it to tell it to you.
We understand, trust me, we all understand,
Mahala
Jasmine,
Shah.
right? Thank you very much. We'll
sorry.
find out the winners in a short while.
We did.
Let us do the present. We're just going to have a presentation. Or, yes, let's have a presentation. Pastor, can I have you? We're going to ask again, Sammy, you taking number one spot whole night tonight. So, Pastor, the one that's not pink belongs to Samuel. So, we've had Secret Sensation Cosmetics come on board to support this venture. They thought that it was a good that that the church is using this forum to evangelize. So, we decided to support all of our contestants in giving them something very special for them to take home. Okay, so we're going to call on our first female, Petal Thompson. Pastor is digging. Thank you very much. Round of applause, please. Then we're going to have Ms. Shaniqua Antoine Dennis. Thank you. Then we're going to have Afisha Omar John. Then Miss Manisha Neptune. Then Miss Whitney Amorales. Journey, yes. And last but not least, Sister Jasmine Figari King. Okay, we have any more in there, Pastor? We have an extra.
I'll hold on to it after.
No, Samuel, no. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our judges who are going to now announce the winners who would be moving on to next week's finals. Thank you.
Okay, so on behalf of the judges, we thank you for participating. As I would have said last week and before, the participants in this competition have been exceptional. The words are difficult, and everyone who came forward not only knew how to spell the words, I think the harder part was pronouncing them, and everyone, I think, was very competent. They would have given it their best. Everyone would have had their own journey, quote unquote, but I think everyone got to the correct destination. So without any further ado, I will just give out the marks. There's something else that we'll have to go into after, but okay, so I am the spokesperson, but I take instructions from my seniors. So based on that, I would say that we have two ties. So firstly, we have two contestants who would have gotten 10 out of 10. And yeah, give them a round of applause. They are Petal Thompson and Samuel George. Given the way that, given these rules, they would obviously be moving on. There's also a tie at 9, this is the second position. There's a tie for the second position as well. And that tie is between Ms. Shaniqua Antoine Dennis, who has 9, as well as Ms. Manisha Neptune, who also has 9. Yeah, I don't envy anyone here, but what that means is that both Manisha and Ms. Shaniqua Antoine, you will have to go a sudden death wrong. That will start as soon as Pastor is finished doing the rest of the presentation. Obviously, given the structure, the other participants aren't able to move on. However, they would have done incredibly well.
Oh, yes.
There is basically 1 to 2 points between those who qualified and those who didn't qualify. So again, like I said, everyone did exceptionally well. I'll give it on to Pastor who will put the icing on the cake.
I'm not sure about icing on cake. Renee is very good at that. But I think that every single person did a phenomenal job. If you placed me there to spell those words, we would have had a larger range. The range was between 7 and 10. And if I were spelling, I think the range would have been 1 to 10 or so, because I would have gotten maybe just one word right. Now, so we have the other persons were Afisha and Whitney and Jasmine. All of you deserve commendation, and I don't want you to lose sight that each one of you is equally, we're equally proud of. But But I think it's important for me to single out Jasmine. Jasmine, to start off on the wrong foot, to start off the way she did, and to come back to 8 out of 10. That is top class. And commendations to all of you, and Jasmine, well done. Thank you so much. Let me let Renee put some ice in there.
Icing. We're going to have a sudden death round.
Yeah,
so we're asking Manisha and Shaniqua what is going to happen. We're going to
just probably ask the other contestants to come off the stage.
Yes.
And
Well, I thought they would stay to give them moral support, but that's fine. Come down, you share them from the audience. All right, ladies. Yes, Petal, give them an encouraging touch because they need a touch for this word. You need a touch from Jesus for this word. All right, so we're going to call one word, and it's a sudden death round, which means that the first person to spell the word incorrectly will be eliminated. So we're going to give both of you the same word, and all right, stand by. Yes, but as we proceed, we're going to have the word given, and if it is that anyone, the same word, if any of you do not spell the word correctly, then it automatically means the other person will advance. I am understanding, though, that there may be another factor that we have to consider, so I'm waiting on the intel. Just want a period of consultation. Yeah? All right. Well, look how God is merciful, continuously showing his mercy towards us, even in this moment. So I am being advised that our rules indicate that the participants were to be here at 6 p.m. and that once they were here at 6 p.m., they gained an extra point. And so that extra point now will be used as the tiebreaker, which means that you all would not have to spell the word Zafnak Panea, but that Shaniqua, having arrived before 6 o'clock rather, would get that extra point and proceed to the finals. That's what I'm being made to understand. So thank you very much, ladies. There will be no sudden death round. Shaniqua, congratulations to you. You will proceed to the final. Manisha, it was lovely. I loved your tenacity. And those words that you spelled, those big words that Pastor couldn't pronounce, congratulations to you. Thank you both very much, and we'll hand back over to the host at this time. You may step down.
I'm sure that some person heart started to palpitate on the stage a short while ago, knowing they would have had to go into that sudden death. But we want to say again, congratulations to all our participants tonight. Everyone was or is a winner. As we move on into our closing remarks, I would like to just really big up, and I'm using the word big up, the AY department of the Maloney Seventh-day Adventist Church for undertaking a program like this, led by Brother Dennis, right, and also the AV department led by Brother Jonel and Patty. They have been amazing in terms of what they are doing here. They have to come here on time. They come here first and leave last, and that is truly a commitment. So let's just give the AV department and the AY department a lusty round of applause again. Also, we would like to thank our pastor and the church board for allowing us this avenue to have this type of tournament at our church. We'd like to thank all the judges who came out this afternoon. Anyway, we know you came from a little distance right there. All right, and we would like to thank our participants again and everyone who came out to support the participants this afternoon. Thank you. We'd like to thank our online viewers also. And we'd like to say before we do our closing prayers that there is refreshments for every single person that is here tonight, so do not leave. I expected a louder round of applause at that, yeah? So there's refreshments for everyone, so don't leave. And again, the refreshments are being sponsored by the Deaconry Department, so thank you very much, Deaconry Department, for your refreshments. And I just have a bit of fact or record that during the course of tonight's spelling, someone answered a word in 1.65 seconds. Someone spelled a word, and I don't think we had that record. We weren't even keeping track of that, but the person answered so quickly that we took note of it, and that word was Ephraim, and I think it was Manisha who answered that word in 1.6 seconds. So let's give her an extra round of applause for that. So we're going to just say our closing prayer. So I ask you to just bow your heads with me. Loving Father, again, we bless your name and we thank you for the activities of tonight. We know that what we would have taken part in this afternoon, that you are well pleased. We pray that as we make our sojourn to different destinations, east, west, north, south, central, that you will send your angels to watch over us, to protect us, to form a hedge around us. We know that accidents are rampant on the road and all other type of dangers, Lord. Again, we plead the blood of Jesus, covering us from the crown of our heads to the sole of our feet. Watch over us again as we reach home safely. This is our prayer. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so thank you very much. With our meals tonight. Next week, again, we're looking forward to seeing a packed church as we have the finals for the 3 groups that would have went by over the last 3 weeks. Thank you very much, and good night.
Give all you got, but life never give change. Pray all you want, the answer is still wait. Starting to doubt when life start to frustrate. But wait, don't lose your faith. Times when you're starting to lose patience. Remember the hard days when God saw you through. He was there from the start. So although they're trying to break you, it's Father God who make you. So just keep the song in your heart. See, life can be hard, so hard, so hard. It's no bed of roses, but hold on to God. There is beauty in your scars. It's no